What's going on? What's going on? As you can see, it's a little bit different tonight, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? We had to move locations, but we still intact. Welcome to another installment, number 4. Number 4?
Yes, sir.
Number 4 of the Pickup Show, brought to you by Comedy World Network Sports. Glad to be here. Today, as you can see, Big Doc right here. My partner, as always, Al York Sports. And you can see this nice fella in the middle of us right here, Mr. Chelsea Griffin.
Yes, sir.
Boxer extraordinaire, coming out 3-1 or 3-1-1.
Yeah.
Out of Dallas, Texas. Has a fight coming up a little bit, a couple of weeks, right?
In August 4th.
August 4th.
Dallas,
Okay.
Texas.
Okay.
Oak Cliff, Texas.
Oak Cliff?
Yes,
Oak
sir.
Cliff, Texas? So that's a suburb of Dallas, right?
No, sir. That's the jungle in Dallas.
That's it. So you fighting in the jungle.
In the jungle, rumble in the jungle.
So what music you gonna come out to?
Hey, I'm gonna leave that as a surprise, but it's gonna be an Oak Cliff artist.
Oh
Okay,
man, you
okay.
should have came out to like Aerosmith or not Aerosmith, but come on man, help me out, Al. Guns N' Roses, man. Welcome to the jungle, man. That would be dope, man. Cause you're in the jungle, rumble in the jungle, dog. That would have been great. But for those that have never met you or those that may not know about you, give us a little information, man. Tell us about yourself.
I started boxing. I had a short amateur career, turned pro. Was blessed to quickly be picked up by Jeff Mayweather, and now I've been working with him. We got one loss, one draw together at this point, and I'm looking forward to a bright future. I have 3 children, and I'm ready to go. You know, ready to show everything I got, represent Texas, and handle business.
Now, being that you're training with Jeff Mayweather, training under Mayweather, you may not be signed to TMT, but being that you're training with a Mayweather, that kind of puts that bullseye on your back. Do you think? So, being that you're somewhat training under a Mayweather or fighting under a Mayweather, do you feel that fighters actually come at you harder, being that there's a Mayweather in your corner?
Honestly, I think it make fighters second guess themselves more.
Okay.
So, but to me, at the end of the day, I mean, it's a fight. I look at it like I expect any fighter to come hard. So I just treat it all the same. At the end of the day, it's just how we get in there and perform. I got a knowledgeable tactician behind me.
Okay.
Right.
And we coming strong. So no matter how they feel, you know, you're gonna have to come with it. It don't make me no difference how they feel.
That's right. Now, I have another question. We have a big fight coming up this week. Pacquiao and Batista. Give me your take on that.
I feel like as far as for Batista, he could if he put pressure on Pacquiao and hit him right, he could get him. Seeing that Pacquiao been knocked out cold before,
Yeah,
and,
buddy.
and Batista is a great puncher. But he's also been outboxed, so I feel like if Pacquiao gets in there and puts his combinations together, he can outbox him. So it's kind of like a pick 'em fight. It could go either way.
Well, I don't know. I mean, being that Pacquiao's a little older now, you know, he's a little up there in age, and you know, I think he still has his hand speed, but the fact of he doesn't have Freddie Roach in his corner no more.
Yeah.
You know, he let him go. I think that may play a part in that. You know,
Exactly.
because when you with that, you know, you guys are together so long, and then all of a sudden, you know,
Yeah,
you
chemistry,
may have
the chemistry.
you have a small disagreement. It will throw you off.
Right.
So where I'm at is, do you think that him not having Freddie Roach in the corner, do you think that that's going to play a part, especially fighting somebody like Batista?
It's like a disadvantage.
Not a disadvantage. I think depends on the connection that he has with the trainer that he's dealing with now.
Okay.
If they have a great connection, then I think it's irrelevant if he with Freddie Roach or not. But if he don't have the chemistry with the trainer he with now, that could be a problem.
Well, that makes sense. Now, the thing about you, like we said, you have a fight coming up August
4th.
4th. Okay. Now, who are you fighting? Well, let me rephrase that. Whose butt are you about to kick? I think that sounds better. Whose butt
Man,
about to get kicked August 4th?
To tell you the truth, I don't even remember the guy's name. At this level, it's not even important. It's just another. It's just
Does
another.
John Burgos Jr. ring a bell?
That's his name then. Well, hey, he knew his name and I didn't. Either way it goes.
You don't care. You going there to knock something out anyway.
Exactly. He
He's
coming
not-
in there to hurt me. I'm coming there to hurt him. and we gonna see who do the hurting. So,
Right.
you know,
Well,
I don't
I'm
need,
betting on you. So you
I
bet you
appreciate-
sitting here. So
Yeah.
you better do the hurting.
most definitely. Oh,
Okay.
that's not even a that's not even a that's a no brainer.
Well, no,
Right,
I'm
right.
I'm just saying, you know, because I know where you train.
But I was speaking on him because I know, you know, I expect everybody to come out hard.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't.
Right. Go hard or
I don't-
go home, right?
Exactly.
Go hard or go
'Cause
home.
later on in my career, that guy name won't be important, and whoever the guy is after him.
What,
So
what's his name again? Now?
Yeah, what is his name?
John Burgos Jr.
Hey,
Yeah,
John
that
Burgos
guy.
Jr. Dog.
That
August
guy.
4th, you're getting your block knocked off.
Yeah, so-
No, it's coming.
Chesley gonna bring it to you. Doc, let me get at him a little bit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Chesley, growing up, who you looked up to in the boxing game?
man,
Let's say from like 12, whenever you caught the love of boxing, who's the guy you looked at and said, that's who I idolize?
first it would be Muhammad Ali.
Nice.
Then of course Mike Tyson.
Yes.
I looked up real majorly to Sugar Ray Leonard.
I love
Of course,
Mr. Leonard.
of course, Sugar Ray Robinson.
There you go.
And then in this newer area, or the later era, I most definitely look up to Floyd Mayweather because, I mean, he did it better than anybody could do it mentally and physically. So,
Right.
You know, that's my list as far as fighters.
How about Hitman Hearns and Marvelous Marvin Hagler?
Oh,
Did
yeah,
you
yeah.
Like these guys?
I like Hitman. I like Hagler. You can't deny them. Anybody that's a real boxing fan or boxer can't deny them.
man.
But I put Sugar Ray Leonard above him because I'm going to take the guy who beat both of them.
Got you.
So,
got you.
yeah,
Got
I
you.
looked up to Leonard in a major way. Speed, his ring generalship, everything.
Yeah, Leonard's like a lot like Mayweather.
Yeah. He
Or
hard to
Mayweather's
handle.
a lot like Leonard. Let
Well,
me say it
actually,
right. But Leonard's
Leonard,
out first.
Leonard did beat a Mayweather. They fought.
Yeah.
They fought.
Yeah, he fought Floyd Senior.
Senior.
Okay.
Yes,
Hey,
he
they,
did.
they wore it though.
No, it was a good fight.
Yeah.
It was
they
a
definitely
good
was.
fight.
They
They
won.
went back
It
and
was
forth.
game time. It was game time.
Now, what weight did you fight at right now? What's the weight class?
I fight at welterweight at 147.
Ooh, the big boys up there.
Yeah. Nah, not
Oh,
really.
Hey, okay.
Oh,
Who's
the
at,
big
who's at,
names,
who's
the
at
big
147 right now?
Yeah, the 147, the top of 147 is Earl Spence Jr.
Mm-hmm.
out of Dallas. He a dog.
Oh,
Yeah, dog, yeah.
So yeah, Earl is a dog.
So my question is, at 147, being that that's your weight class, that's where you fight at 147. Who do you want to fight? If you could say right now,
You just
put
stole
this
my- you
dude,
just stole my
put
question
this
I was
dude in
gonna
front
ask
of me.
him, man.
That's my question all the time. You know that. If you could say, put this dude in front of me right now, let's do it.
Yeah.
Who would that be? Who do you want?
Honestly, at where I'm at, I just pay attention to who coming up when I'm coming up.
No, man.
It ain't.
You ain't- nah, I'm not gonna let you get out of that.
It's the pickup
You
show. I know
gonna-
what you're
you
saying.
gonna answer
No,
that.
no. But in the pickup show, we got to get more than that.
Yeah, I
Give
really,
us a name. We need a name.
I really don't even think of these guys enough for that. I can't even think
Oh,
of
I see.
nobody.
You
who I
said y'all ain't
care.
even on this radar.
Chester, we got this thing we call gun of the head. Gun of the
Yeah.
head means whatever comes out.
Sounds
Yeah.
violent.
Who do
actually.
you want? Whatever comes out.
Keith Thurman.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm fine with that.
Hey, Keith
I'm
Thurman.
fine with that.
We know that you weak in the body, Keith. We know that. We've seen you almost get knocked out on 3 different occasions. Someone went to your body. Sean Porter, if you fight Keith Thurman again, go to his body. Why won't you go to his body? Why won't y'all go to Keith Thurman's body? He can't take no body punches. That's all I'm gonna say. So Keith Thurman, when my man Chesley get at you, best believe he gonna go to your body.
Wait.
And then,
He got to get that work with Earl first. The body snatch. You got to get that work with Earl.
he don't want no arrow, man.
He got-
he don't want arrow,
Keith
man.
finna retire
He
on
don't
us,
want
man.
arrow, man.
I'm telling you,
he
finna-
doesn't. He don't want arrow, man. Everybody know Keith Thurman don't want arrow, man.
Yeah.
He gonna run. But
I respect these guys though, man. I respect them. They done put in their work. They done
Right.
paid their dues. That's why at where I'm at, I'm looking to pay my dues.
righteous.
That's
Now,
what it do, man.
we have a very very big fight coming up. Well, it's in the making. I don't know why the two sides just can't bring this together. Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, 2 heavyweights, man.
Another good
To
fight
go
there.
to unify the belt, man. Who you taking in that fight?
I'm gonna go Deontay Wilder all the way on that.
Yeah, we all saying. I haven't
Yeah,
heard of Joshua
Wilder.
yet.
I'm gonna go Wilder
Yeah, I
all
haven't
the
heard
way.
of Joshua. You like them hail makers?
Yeah, like Wilder, it got a awkward style,
Yep.
but it's hard to look at it like it's not tactical, but he's so strong. His record prove it. So
Right,
you
right.
really can't go against it. Joshua would have to really put it on him to get him out of there.
Right.
And I don't see
I
that
don't see
happening.
that happening. Yeah, I don't see that happening, man.
All right.
That's
well,
true talk
I
right
will
there.
say, we definitely appreciate you coming in, man.
Yes, sir.
appreciate
you
you
will always
guys.
be welcome back on the Pickup Show, man. We'll definitely promo your fight. I still got the flyer.
Yes,
so
sir.
we're going to be sending that out. And then what I want to do, man, is once the fight is over, man, I want you to come back and let us know what's going on.
And how about some tickets, Doc? You always
He's
Yes,
in
sir.
Dallas,
Anytime
man.
we
I'm not about to go to Texas.
No, I'm saying whenever he come out to Vegas.
Yeah, well, if he fights in Vegas, I hope
he's
he
gonna
gets
have a
some
fight in
tickets, man.
Vegas eventually, right? I assume
yeah,
that.
We'll be out here, yeah.
But we'll be right back on the Pickup Show, man. Big Dot, Al
York.
York, Chesley Griffin,
There
man.
you go,
Fighting,
man.
man.
Look
We
him
about
up,
to do
man.
that.
Look
Right
him
back.
up. Okay, thank you, brother.
Thank you.
That's what to do, man.
Hey, welcome back to the Pickup Show with your co-host, Big Dot, my man Al York, out there from LES, Lower East Side, New York, New York.
Ruckus, Smith, Avenue D, 10th Street, 8th Street, 6th Street. I'll stop there.
All the streets.
Yes,
You
sir.
know, I'm coming out of South Central LA, baby, from Gardena to the 50s, baby. This is what we do. But definitely, we back again, man. Thanks for tuning in with us. As you saw, we had Chesley Griffin here, man.
Oh, yeah,
real
yeah,
good
Chesley,
dude.
yo, real good dude, man.
So good luck to him. Good luck to D Beeman, man. Got
D.
a
Beeman.
fight coming up real
D.
soon,
Beeman,
man.
you gotta keep us posted. I know you're coming on the show soon too, D.
Yeah,
Beeman.
yeah. So we definitely
You gotta
got
give
you
us
there.
some dates. I know you busy, but we busy too. You ain't the only one busy. You ain't the only one busy. We busy too. But what we gonna hit him with right now? You kind of switching it up a
You
little bit.
move closer to hit me. I
All
knew,
right,
I
you know
knew
what?
that. I knew that was gonna
I'm gonna
happen.
pretend. Where we gonna go at it right now?
Well, since
We gonna do some NBA or we gonna go at it to the NFL?
We on the record right now, man. We on the
On
record.
NFL?
Yeah, we going to the NFL,
Okay.
man. We got a lot of things that went down within the past couple of days in the NFL, man.
Couple things from what I know.
Well, a couple things, yes. McCoy, Shady McCoy, man.
Oh baby,
That right there.
Ray Caruth all over again, right? Without the murder.
Well, he didn't kill
Yeah,
him.
without the murder.
But I mean, at the same time, man, like it really points to you. I'm not saying that you're guilty, but you look guilty. You look
Yeah,
guilty
you
as
look
heck,
guilty,
man.
man.
I mean, yeah, you got the court documents saying that he wanted that girl out this, out his house, and I get that. But then you send people over to his house, or send them over to the house,
But she was.
beat the smoke out the girl, pistol whip her, but then you ask for specific jewelry that you bought that girl. Come on, man.
Yeah, that looks bad, man.
What kind of dumb criminal did you hire to do that?
That looks real bad, man.
I mean, and personally, like I say, I can't say that you did it. I don't know if you did it. I don't know if you sent those people.
It's
Nobody.
all speculation, but it looks bad.
It does. I mean, and nobody.
It looks real bad.
Nobody knew that Charlie Manson sent his angels over to kill them people, but they found out eventually.
Wow.
So, hopefully you didn't do that to that girl. There's always other ways to handle things. So hopefully you didn't ruin your career, because if it comes out that you did it, you're going to jail.
I'm telling you right
Like,
now,
you're going to
if
jail
he
for a
had
long time.
anything to do with it, they're going to find out.
If anything that Post said is true,
Yeah.
from the beating to him beating his kid to him beating his dog so bad that it had liver failure that it died.
All that's gonna run concurrent.
Yeah, it's all gonna
He
happen.
going to jail.
Those are three separate charges. You
Yeah, he
got
going to
animal
jail. Yeah, they gonna run
cruelty,
them concurrent, though.
domestic violence, child abuse. So I mean, you have a lot that you're looking at, man, and hopefully you just didn't ruin your career and your livelihood. Because you couldn't get a girl out the house, man. That would just be terrible.
Yeah, that's horrible. That's horrible.
I mean, if anything, you can sell the house. Sell the house, man. It's a mansion. Sell the house. If it's that bad, sell the house and leave, man. You make enough money. It's a mansion in Atlanta, dude. Atlanta has very, very low housing prices, dog. You can get another one, but
Too late for all that, though.
Well, yeah.
It's too late for all that. So you don't have to school them on that.
Yeah,
But let's
if
jump
it's
into the
good.
Pac-Man Jones situation.
Ooh.
Big fight in the airport. The video, from what I've seen, I can't speak for everybody. From what I've seen,
Right.
indicates that the airport worker insinuated the fight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So Pac-Man's pedigree shows that he's a troublemaker. He's been a troublemaker his whole life. But this one, I got to give him a pass on.
Well, I mean, I think everybody has a right to defend themselves.
Exactly.
And that's basically what we're looking at right here. As the video,
Self-defense.
as the video showed, he's walking away.
Yeah.
He walked away. Dude came back at him, and you know, Pac-Man
Dude
was
went
like
over
that.
his girl and was cursing
Yeah,
her.
yeah, pushed him. You know,
Yeah.
that's, you know, when he pushed him, that's when Pac-Man came back. Honestly, Pac-Man, you swing like a girl. But
And how did he knock him down with that weak ass blow?
I didn't even see him.
It was a weak blow.
I saw him, you know,
It
swing.
didn't even look like it connected.
Honestly, I think dude slipped.
Yeah, that's what I
when he
think.
slipped, you know, Pac-Man came and, you know, hit him
And
a
he
couple
got him in the
times.
back
Yeah,
and stuff.
but you was swinging like a girl, man. Like, I'd beat you up, man. Like, how you fight like that?
How you
Both
fight
of
with
y'all-
your book bag on? What was that about?
Well, that's that new age stuff, man. You don't want to take it off, man. I mean, personally, I think it weighs you down and,
Yeah,
and
why would
shorten
you
your
fight with
punches.
your book bag?
But I mean, in retrospect to that though, man, honestly, I hope that the NFL doesn't suspend Pac-Man Jones.
I think they are.
They
because of
should.
his pedigree. I know you're
Well,
right.
They
I agree
should
with you.
because that's not his fault.
But this is the thing. Once you involve in situations, they don't even care if you right or wrong anymore.
I mean,
They expect you not
get
to
that.
be in the situation.
I get that. I mean, but
In other words, they expected him to run in that situation. Like
Well,
when the guy came
no,
at him,
man. I mean,
he was
come on,
supposed to
man.
run.
now, I mean, come on now.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, come on now. You know, it's only so much that you're gonna do, and there's
Exactly.
only so much that you're gonna take. Now, I can see if he instigated the fight, then okay, suspend him. But don't suspend somebody for defending themselves, man. because
Especially
then-
when it's clearly on the video.
Right.
So Goodell better be easy
well,
and not
honestly,
fine this guy or
I
give him
don't,
games.
I don't see it happening. I
I
don't
hope
see it
not,
happening.
man.
I don't see it happening.
I hope
man.
not, because then that's going to really fall under prejudice to me, man.
Well,
Because
I won't say prejudice, but I'll just say that, you know, he wants to keep it straight across the board. But within this situation right here, I mean,
and the dude was bigger than them.
well, not to mention, Pac-Man's not getting charged for anything. The guy is. So
Yeah, he got
I
two
think-
charges of battery.
I think that in itself is going to come into play of him not getting suspended for the fact that he's not getting charged.
Yeah, I hope-
If the police see it as this is self-defense, then I'm sure Goodell will see it as it's self-defense, whether you're an NFL player or not. You're still a human being, and you have a right to defend yourself.
I hope
The law
he sees
tells-
it in that way.
Well, the law tells you, you know, you have a right to defend person, place, and property.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So in this case, he was defending person. You know, that man put his hands on him first, so he had a right to defend himself.
Yes.
I mean, you still swung like a girl, but you had every right to defend yourself, punky. So, with that being said, you know, that's where I stand on it. I don't think he should get any kind of punishment, suspended, fines, or anything of that nature.
Yeah, I concur on that. Now, you want to go right into the NBA real fast?
We can. We got a little bit of time left.
Okay, let's go to the NBA. Let me start with, I'm going to do two topics. Let's start with Chris Paul enabling the Houston Rockets.
You mean siphoning the money out of
Yes.
the pockets of the Houston Rockets? with that?
160 million for 4 years. Now they was unable to re-sign Tucker.
Ariza.
What's his name? Mabute.
Mabute.
I can't pronounce his name. Forgive me,
Yeah.
y'all. And they re-signed Gerald Green, which was good. But they couldn't re-sign Ariza also.
Right.
So to me, they're going to be less effective than last year.
Well, you're losing a shooter, a shot blocker, as well as a defender.
Yeah.
You're losing all three of those, and then they're still struggling with Capella right now.
Yes, because
You know, them and Capella
he's
ain't
going to have to
seeing eye
sign
eye.
for less.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of Chris Paul's contract.
Exactly. So, I mean, you're dealing with a Chris Paul who consistently stays hurt every year. Every year. That's
Nah,
been 1
40
year.
mil a pop, you tell him you giving Chris
Every
Paul.
year. You know, for him to get hurt.
And he's not even in his prime, dog.
No, you're paying a dude with no knees because he has no cartilage in his knees. He's old. He's aging. You know, and there's nothing against him as a player, because I think he's a great player.
No, if you gave
But,
him
but-
20 million annually, that'd
Yeah,
be perfect.
that's okay.
That'd be
That's
perfect.
okay. I think
And
he
now you
deserves
can
that.
resign some of these other dudes.
But you know,
to give him
by them
40,
doing that, yeah, you lost.
he making more than LeBron on a yearly basis.
Well, good luck with that, and have fun with LeBron. You know, but, that's just how I feel.
Yeah,
about
that's
that.
insane.
I think-
And not to mention this, I know you're not highly on this guy, but they pursuing the hell out of Carmelo Anthony because they could get him at a league minimum. And to me, Melo's finished. You know that. I know that.
I can kick
mean,
it
he can still shoot.
I can kick a trash can down the street and call it cool, personally. I
Right,
mean,
right,
that
right.
dude is trash now.
But I think he'll be good as they maybe their third possible scorer.
He's trash.
I agree. But he can still score.
He's
though.
trash.
Yeah, he can still score.
He's trash. Charles S. Dutton, trash.
Okay, let's
Fred
move
G.
on.
Sanford, trash.
Let's move on. Why everybody's upset about the Boogie Cousins acquisition when every team had an opportunity to go get Boogie Cousins? So now why is everybody upset that Dub Nation went and picked them up for 5.3 for 1 year, and now they considering them like they kind of cheating or it's unfair what they doing. Why is it unfair?
I look at the Boogie Cousins, the Marcus Cousins. I understand, but at the same time, I look at it like this: it's that somewhat cute girl on the block,
Right.
that everybody sees. She has a nice little body,
Right.
and everybody's like, man, but I don't really want her because she got a bad attitude.
Right.
But then the big dude on the block, you know, the head dude on the block, he's like, you know what, come here, you know, I'm gonna go snatch her up.
Right.
Now everybody mad at him because he snatched her up. But
Right.
y'all wanted her. How come y'all didn't say nothing?
That's
You know
what
what I'm saying? It's real simple. I'll say that with him going to the Warriors, it definitely gives them an era that they will be missing because they lost JaVale McGee. He went to the Lakers.
He's a lot better than JaVale McGee.
Well, I'm just saying, as far as a big man down low,
Right.
a post presence, they lost that when they lost McGee.
Well, can I say something before you take it somewhere else?
Okay.
Capella dominated them in that playoff last year with McGee.
No, actually they didn't. And the
No,
reason-
Capella dominated. He had one of the
McGee,
best series
hold
ever.
on. McGee didn't really play too much that series.
All right.
They didn't insert McGee to the last 3 games, and when they did, it turned around because they weren't able to do a lot of stuff that they were doing.
No, McGee was a
Houston.
presence. He was a presence.
McGee is an athletic presence. He's a shot blocker. He's a rebounder.
Right.
That's what his main thing is, and he hits his free throws.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you bring in Cousins now.
Well, no, I'm just
to
saying.
guard
Well,
Capella.
we don't know what Cousins is going to be after that ACL injury.
Right.
Cousins is not going to be available till maybe like March.
No, mid-season more or less.
No, not even
He been
mid-season. No, I'm
past-
saying about
past.
March. He won't be
But
available
he'll
till
be
March.
ready for the playoff run.
He may be.
Okay.
But you don't know what he's going to be once
Got
he
you.
comes back.
Got you.
You know, not too many people come back. Look, you know, Kobe, even though he was older.
Right.
Look what that ACL injury did to Kobe.
Correct.
You know, look what it did to Dominique Wilkins. You know, people with ACL injuries, man, when they come back,
Those
man,
are the
it's
hardest
not
to
always
overcome. They're the
right,
hardest
because
to
you're
overcome.
you're dealing with a lot more. So, I don't know what he's going to be when he comes back. I mean,
Yeah, nobody really knows.
It could be a big fuss for nothing.
Right.
It could be
right.
a big fuss for nothing. But
That's why a lot of teams didn't take on him. But don't
well,
hate
I
that
mean,
they
you can't,
took on
you
him.
can't get mad for the team
Yeah,
they did.
exactly. Why would you be upset? All right, last but not least, before we end the show today,
Mm-hmm.
LBJ signing
To the Lakers.
154 over 4 years, 153.3 over 4 years. Was it the right decision? You know I called it. You kind of owe me lunch for that, but we'll talk about that later.
I'll get you a burrito.
But was it the right move on both sides for LeBron and the Lakers?
You know what? I'm gonna say, like I say, I mean, I'm not a big LeBron fan. Everybody knows this. I'm not a big LeBron.
Well,
fan.
you're a Laker fan. You
Yo,
better stop getting used to like
I'm
him.
a humongous Laker fan. No, I cheer for my Lakers. Point blank. Period.
Okay.
But what I'm looking at and what I'm thinking right now, was it a good move? We'll see. I think that with the core that we have, the youth that we have, and then the pieces that we added, I think it could turn into a good move. Do I think that the Lakers will win a championship this year? No, they're still young.
I know it's a great move, but go ahead.
But they'll definitely make the playoffs this year. They'll definitely be a contender. I think that they'll go a lot further than people think they will. It's still the West, but a lot of the teams in the West, i.e. the Spurs, Utah's always going to be tough. You know, Houston,
OKC's
Golden
gonna
State,
battle.
OKC, right. So with that being said, I think that the Lakers adding LBJ, you know, adding Rondo, adding McGee, you know, to couple along with Ball, who I think is going to really show improvement this year.
Come off the
Kuzma,
bench though.
Kuzma,
Pope.
Ingram.
Pope, Caldwell Pope.
Oh yeah, KCP and
Yeah, I
Hart
like
as
him.
well. So they added a lot of good pieces, good solid pieces that really will fit well. So it just really depends on how well they gel.
And not long term. I like that.
Well, yeah,
Because if they don't work out, Magic could just move, guys
that's
out
true.
immediately.
But what I don't like is that they lost Randall. I didn't want them to
Yeah, I
let
like
Randall go.
I like
think Randall was a dog down low, and
Yeah.
that's what you need, a lot of that. But with picking up Lance Stevenson, I forgot about Stevenson.
Yeah, they got
Picking up
Stevens. Yeah, they got Steven.
I think that right there.
He's kind of
that's
like
their
J.R.
dog.
Smith
He's-
was with him in Cleveland.
he's-
Stevenson's gonna be like that with LeBron in LA.
He's your match for Green. When I say Green, I mean Green over in Golden
Draymond.
State.
Yeah, Draymond Green.
Because them two are going to cancel each other out.
Oh, yes.
But I'm thinking, it just really depends on how well they gel. That's going to be the telltale right there. I think the beginning of the season, they're going to go through their lumps. I think by mid-season, they'll hit their stride, and we're really going to see them take form and see what they are.
Right, I think you guys are basically one more player away.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Well, that goes without doubt.
Yeah,
I
but
know
the
that
thing
for certain.
is, what is it going to cost you to get that one more player?
It depends. We'll see. Like
Yeah.
I say, we'll see. We're still well under the cap. We can still add another max player if we want to.
Not max minimum, league minimum.
No. We're
Unless
under
they
the-
trade some pieces. No, I read it up. I read
Okay.
it up.
Well,
they
either
got
way.
to trade pieces and then they can
Well,
bring in another
next
max
year.
player.
So we'll
Yeah.
see. But as it tells, like I say, by mid-season, I'm pretty sure that we'll hit our stride and we'll see them as we take form and see what we are, man.
Yes, sir.
So-
Yes, sir.
But today, like I say, we did it on the fly.
On the fly, man.
But you know,
no
with the-
excuses.
With the help of Comedy World Network, man.
Oh, yes.
We
Oh,
got
yes.
Will Mon in the house.
Will Mon in the house.
As well as Hot Will Holly.
It's Hot Wheels.
You know, thank you to our guests. Thank you for Royal Crystal
Yes,
for allowing us to be here
Thank
tonight.
you, Miss Roy Crystal. Appreciate that.
For the people that left,
And also salute Chesley and the company.
oh yeah, Chesley
Coming
most
through.
definitely.
Yeah,
Chesley,
coming through.
Jeff Mayweather, thank you, for
Yes.
allowing your fighter to come through.
We appreciate that.
Mayweather Promotions, everybody around there at Mayweather Promotions, man, thank you. I'm always treated with love when I come in there, man. So it's always a big thank you to you guys. The Vegas Divas, can't forget about my divas. Jack Slammy, always, every Vegas comic, man, we love y'all, man. Everybody out there in California, like I say, from Gardena to the 50s, man, it's all love.
Let me salute a couple people.
Please.
Justin Yu, Jay Galaza, LES in general. Thank you guys for continuing to tune in and showing us love. We really appreciate it, guys.
Oh yeah, and Dick and Ware, we waiting to meet
Okay,
you,
okay,
man.
okay.
Dick and Ware,
Yeah,
my
we
dude, man.
gotta get up with you, Dick.
We got the messages.
We got messages, but we
got
gotta
the
get up with
messages.
you.
We waiting to
You
meet
gotta
you,
sit
man.
down. You gotta sit down with us. And thank you for the people that let us use this place also.
Yeah, Royal Crystal.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Okay,
Oh, yeah,
okay.
most definitely. It's actually a nice place, man. Like, it's nice in there. I like this table. If it wasn't so
Beautiful
heavy, I'd carry this joint
Yeah,
on my
like
back.
an old bedrock throwback table,
Yeah,
right?
hey, this is
It's a
dope,
Flair
man.
Flintstone joint.
Man, remember the. But anyway, hey, for the pickup show, man, myself, Big Dot, Al York,
Spizzorts.
Comedy World Network Sports, baby, we coming at you. Doses. See you next week.
Okay.